What's up? What's good, beautiful people? You know what time it is. We're here for another daily reading. We're going to keep this sweet and short because I also didn't charge my phone. So I hope you guys are doing fantastic and I hope you're taking care of yourself. I know this Mercury retrograde on this particular day is just like do little. So we're going to try and keep this short, but you know the drill. You know the drill. Let's open up with a sound bowl. You know, I actually recorded a video before this and then like Mercury to Mercury. So here we are. Let's resume. I like that. I like that. So yeah, we're gonna keep this short. Let's see what the energies are saying for this time, for this day. Okay, we have the Sultan, which is the Emperor, and then we have the Six of Coins. Daughter of Coins. The energy is basically giving you know best. Like, trust yourself, you know best. The Emperor cannot lead anyone. There's no sovereignty over your life without trusting yourself. So there's a huge thing about sovereignty here. I literally was about to just call it a day after that first recording was not to my liking. But you know, we persist. Again, the Emperor, it's an energy of persistence, an energy of courage. That's an Aries card. And your courage is that which brings through beauty and joy and mirth. Yeah, you know, restoration happens through courage. Let's pull two more. It happens through courage, and you have to be very strict. Be very strict about what you're willing to allow into your space. The Six of Coins also gives me this energy of, whoa, we have the Emperor and the Empress in this reading. And that's why we have, that's why we have the Six of Coins as well, which is the Six of Pentacles. I want us to just familiarize ourselves with the terminology. It's not really terminology, but for a lack of a better word. When I say coins, I mean pentacles, and when I mean staves, I mean wands. That's the deck I'm using. Too many cards. We're not trying to be here for a long time. We just here for a good time. Too many cards again. What's going on? What's going on, folks? Or is that it? Is that it? I'm hoping for two more cards. But ultimately, like, if I shuffle and more than two cards come out, I'm going to stop it there. But we have the Emperor and the Empress. The Six of Coins. Let me keep shuffling. Let me keep shuffling. Stay with me, please. Okay, cool. Fantastic. So, listen. I speak about this a lot on this platform. The Emperor, Sultan, and Shabanu, the Empress. Unity, consciousness is what allows, see that infinity sign? We bring in restoration, recalibration, equality. You can allow yourself to be generous and to give freely and openly when you are whole, when you have merged above and below, divine feminine and divine masculine. We speak a lot about twin flames. I've been, doing a lot of research on twin flames. And a twin flame union is really just, it mirrors you. You know what I mean? But the best twin flame union experience that you will have is that with yourself. So if you're a divine masculine, you go within yourself to find your divine feminine. And if you're a divine feminine, you go into yourself to uncover your divine masculine. This is unity consciousness. When we go on about twin flames, it's really not about the next person. It's about yourself. It's about merging with your higher self, merging with your shadow, merging with the creator in you, merging with the God in you. And that's when you can begin to take the first steps. We have the Two of Staves. The world is in your hands. The world is in your hands. The world is in your heart. That space of truth where everything converges, heaven and earth, above and below, within and without, shadow and light. The world is in your hands when you move unified, when you know you lack nothing. You're not defined by your relationships. You're not defined by who you perceive your twin flame to be. This is about you. Do you have the audacity to reunite with those parts of yourself that probably have been severed from you probably for lifetimes now? For lifetimes. Especially with this Ten of Swords card here. For lifetimes you've been without yourself. And that's what creates grief and defeat and hopelessness and trauma loops and karmic loops, because you are severed, you're scattered, your energy is scattered. The real spiritual work, the work we're all here to do, regardless of how you go about it, is to be at home with yourself. Carl Jung calls it the anima and the animus, the subconscious and the conscious. The subconscious being your divine feminine and the conscious being your divine masculine. That unity, baby, so that you're not constantly seeking validation and confirmation. You don't hunger for things outside of yourself. When you're unified, you are whole. And I love this because you get then this energy of the Six of Coins. Give and receive. That infinity sign also. So that's infinite creative potential. Because you're whole within yourself, because you've met yourself, all the aspects of yourself, you're loving up on them, and you begin to nourish the earth. This paradigm that you want to live so good, you want to get the money, the shmoney, you want to get the love, you want to get the job, you want to get, your deepest desires. You nourish yourself when you come into union with yourself. You are your own garden. You are your garden. The biggest act of love and the grandest act of loyalty towards ourselves is to dare to come into union with ourselves. Because trauma severs you. Trauma cuts you in half. If you're a divine masculine, you don't have access to your divine feminine tools. And if you're divine feminine, you don't get access to your divine masculine tools. And how then do you create wealth? How then do you manifest as the creator that you are? How then is the world in your hands? How then do you bring wealth into this paradigm? Because we didn't come here to suffer. We didn't come here to be paupers. We didn't come here to beg. We didn't come here to experience crumbs. But crumbs are exactly what you allow yourself to receive. Crumbs are exactly what you receive when you move from a fragmented space. Because we have here, look at that, the Four of Stars. This is not just joy and mirth and beauty. Look how beautiful they look. They're having so much fun. But this is, look at those four pillars. This is a foundation of joy, a foundation of beauty, a foundation. Oh, yes. A foundation. This is how, these are the foundation. You're building the foundations of your reality through this unity. I need you to look at both the Emperor and the Empress there, especially with the Empress, and as well as the Ace of Coins. And then we bring the Emperor in, and then we bring the Daughter of Coins in. All of these cards speak to grounding. They speak to bringing that wealth, that internal wealth, that internal union into this world so that you can live well. When I think about the coins and the pentacles and the tarot, I think about wealth as a form of love, as a form of abundance, as a form of time, as a form of energy, copious amounts of energy, copious amounts of love, copious amounts of time. You break time. Because when you come into union with yourself, you collapse the matrix altogether. This reality of pain and defeat and struggle, and you're feeling like it's all dead and gone. No, you don't live from this perspective, from this lens anymore. You know yourself to be able to alchemize even situations like this that leave you feeling defeated and leave you feeling hopeless. You learn to alchemize that, knowing that, sure, this is the 10 of wands. The 10 of swords. But after this comes union. The sun cometh in the morning. This is a foundation of joy that has been built. It's not just fleeting joy. Joy is the foundation. Oh, I feel like I'm all over the place today. I hope you can forgive me. But really, this is about unity, man. Union allows us to come home to ourselves, and union allows us to finally do away with the thinking that we are victims. We come into creator mode, and then we can use this paradigm to play. We're here to play, we're here to create. This is consciousness, this is God, this is creator living itself through us and learning things on this paradigm. So how do you suffer when you are God? We're not here to do that. This so over, but it's over now. I'm gonna go on about unity consciousness until we get it. We're here to be whole. We're here to be whole. And from that space of wholeness, knowing you lack nothing, then you have everything. Then you manifest like a G, like a boss, like the God that you are. Then the world is in your hands. Look at that, the emperor. Yes, big things, big man things, okay? Big man things, big gal things, big woman things, whatever, big person things. This is boss ass energy. I'm not here to fuck around. I'm here to make this reality, my bitch. I know that's right. I know that's right. I'm gonna go now. I'm so tired. I need an afternoon nap. I've been reading all day. I love you, and I'll see you on Monday because we don't be working on weekends.